Hello and welcome to lesson 21. We are going to add the consonant digraph CK to what we have already learned to continue building our reading, writing, and spelling skills step by step. CK is a consonant digraph. A consonant digraph is when we have two consonants that come together to make one single sound. The sound for CK is K. Now we will know three different ways to spell the sound K. We know C, like in cat, K, like in key, and now we are going to learn CK, like in sock. In lesson 20, we already learned when to use C and when to use K for the sound K. So in this lesson, we are going to focus on when to use CK by learning the CK rule. But before we get into the CK rule, we are going to add a sight word and practice some blending. Okay, the sight word for this lesson is the word do. D-O, do. I like to do many different activities. Now let's practice our blending. We are going to blend a little faster than we usually do. So try to say the words before I do. Okay, the first thing you know we do is find the vowel. The vowel is O. It will say ah because it is closed by the consonant P. T, ah, ta, top. Okay, now read the words as I change the cards. Cop. Hop. Huff. Hub. Hab. Rab. Mab. Lab. Lib. Kib. Jib. Sib. Sig. Sin. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. Now we are going to dive in to the CK rule. In order to use the CK rule, there are three criteria that must be met. 1, the word must end with the K sound. 2, the word has to be one syllable. And 3, the K has to be right after a short single vowel. Now we are going to practice words with the CK rule. Okay? Number 1. The first word is sick. The child is sick. Sick. I hear S. That's the S. Sick. That's I. Sick. Okay, before we put the K, let's check if all criteria were met. K. End. Is the K sound at the end? Yes. Sick. 2. Is the word one syllable? Sick. Yes. And 3. is the k sound right after a single short vowel? Yes. All three criteria has been met, so we will use CK. Number 2. Lock. Please lock the door. Lock. I hear O. That's L. That is O. And then we have lock. Okay, let's check. End is the k sound at the end. Lock. Yes. 2 is the word lock, one syllable. Lock. Yes. And 3 is the k sound right after a single short vowel. Yes. Always saying it is short. And right after the is the k. Lock. Yes, so we need to put CK. All criteria has been met. How do we spell lock? L-O-C-K, lock. Okay, let's continue with 3 and 4. Number 3. The word is Mac. Mac is usually the name for a male. Mac. Okay, so since it's a person's name, we need to start with an uppercase M. That's the A. Mac. All right. Before I add my CK, I just want to make sure the 3 criteria are met. Is it the k sound at the end? Mac. Yes, this has been met. 2 is Mac, one syllable. Mac. Yes. And 3 is the k right after a single short vowel. Yes, it's right after a single short vowel, so we need to use CK. Okay, now you can try to write these words before I do. Number 4, the word is kick. We use our feet to kick balls. Kick. I hear k. You know what? Let me check that one. K. That's I. Kick. Okay, this word has 2 k sounds. Let's see. The first one is k. Am I writing C, K, or CK? Well, you know what? I know it's not CK because CK is only at the end of a word. We will never see CK in the beginning of a word. Okay, so let's rule that out. It's not CK. So it's either C or K. We know that K goes with E, I, and Y. So the second sound, K, is the I sound. So we're going to have to use K. Cake. Now let's see what we use for the k sound at the end. The k is at the end. Yes, that's a check. One syllable. Kick. Yes. And let's see if the k sound is right after a single short vowel. Well, there's only one vowel and it is short. And the k sound is right after it. So, yep, we are going to be using CK. How do we spell kick? K-I-C-K. Kick. Okay, let's do numbers 5 and 6. Number 5. The word is sack. A sack is a bag used to hold different types of things. Sack. I hear sack. Sack. Okay. Let me check the CK rule before I put CK. Is the K sound at the end? Yes, sack. Is the word one syllable? Sack. Yes. Is the K right after a single short vowel? Yes, there's only one vowel and the vowel is short. Sack, and then the K. So, yes, all three criteria were met. We are going to use CK. Number 6. The word is rock. That is a very big rock. Rock. I hear R. That's the R. Rock. That's the O. Rock. The K sound is at the end. So I know that the K sound is at the end. Is the word one syllable? Rock. Yes. And is the K sound right after a single short vowel? Yes, there's only one vowel. The sound is A, which is the short O. So all three criteria were met. So we are going to use CK. How are you doing? Number 7. The word is lick. Dogs like to lick your legs. Lick. Number 7, I hear O, that's the L. Lick, that's I. Lick. Let me check it before I write CK. Okay, I know the K is at the end, yes. Is the word one syllable? Lick. Yes, it is. And is the, now we're going to check the short vowel. Is the K sound right after a short vowel? A single short vowel? Yes. L, I, and then the K. All three were met. So now I know we have to use CK. Great. Now, numbers 9, 8, 9, and 10 are going to be sentences. So you are going to do your best to write the sentences before I do. Number 8. I don't write the number for the sentences. The sentence is, put my hat on the rack. Put my hat on the rack. I'm going to start now. Put, that is a sight word that we have. Uppercase P, U, T is put. Put my. M, Y, my. Okay, put my hat. A, hat. Put my hat on the sight word, rack, rack. K is at the end, rack, one syllable, and the K is right after a single short vowel, so I'm going to use CK. I'm going to add a period at the end because I am being told something. Put my hat on the rack. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you are benefiting from these lessons, then please like, subscribe, and share the videos so that others can benefit. Now let's go to number 9. Number 9, the sentence is, Jack has to pack. Jack has to pack. I'm giving you time to write it before I do. Okay, Jack, that's an uppercase J because it's a person's name and it's the first word in the sentence. Jack, that's the A. Jack, CK. Now, why did I put CK? 1, the K is at the end. 2, the word Jack. Jack, 1 syllable. And the K is right after a single short vowel. 3 criteria were met, so that's why I use CK. Jack has. Has is one of our sight words. Jack has 2 is also one of our sight words. Jack has to pack. P, A, K, C-K. I'm checking it very quickly now. K is at the end. Pack, it is 1 syllable. And K is right after a single short vowel. How did you do with this sentence? Jack has to pack. Our last and final sentence. She sat on a tack. This is number 10, the last one. She sat on a tack. She is one of our sight words. Uppercase S, H, E. She sat. S, A, T, sat. She sat on. O-N, on. She sat on a tack. T, A, and then tack. Okay, let's go here. CK. I checked it quickly in my head. I said K is at the end. Tack, I know, is 1 syllable. And the K is right after a single short vowel. That's why I use CK. Now, let me know how you're doing in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to like and share these videos so that others can benefit. And I will see you in lesson 22.